Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Well, since it is officially the spooky season, I felt obligated to do another scary science video. It's been a minute since I've done one of these, and I was recently reminded of a particularly terrifying creature. So as some of you may remember, I think I talked about this last year, that I used to do these Monster Monday posts on Facebook. So every Monday morning, to start off everyone's week, I would post an insane looking creature that was just so crazy looking or terrifying or just bizarre that you would think, oh, there's no way this thing exists in real life, and yet it totally does. And one of these creatures that I remember sharing was this shark that was just, whatever that noise I just made was. It's the noise of incredulity. I don't even know how to describe him, guys. It's like a 10-year-old boy drew him out of his imagination, and now he exists in these deep, dark waters to just give us all nightmares. Because this creature is just so amazing in its terrifyingness, I just have to share it. And also Halloween is just like right around the corner, so I feel like I'm helping you guys just get into the spirit of that. So meet the Goblin Shark. That's right, Goblin Shark. He is a rare deep-sea species that lives in the open ocean anywhere from near the surface, but mostly down to depths of about 4,000 feet. Though there are thought to be many, many goblin sharks, they are very rarely seen by humans. Like many species with a deep-sea affinity, scientists believe that goblin sharks come to the surface only at night and spend most of their lives in the dark. And they are found in deep water pretty much all over the world. The species is known for its unusual and intimidating appearance and its ability to, here's the kicker guys, completely unhinge its jaw when feeding. Yeah, you saw that right. That happened. The goblin shark's most conspicuous physical features are the long snout, called a rostrum, and these crazy teeth. The rostrum is covered with special organs that help these sharks locate prey in the low light of their preferred habitat by sensing the electric field created by other fish. The teeth are long and scraggly, and the goblin shark is one of the very few species of shark whose teeth are visible when the mouth is fully closed, like any true monster of a child's imagination would be. But basically what this means is that the goblin shark cannot fit all of its teeth into its mouth, which you picture for like human beings would be just like teeth coming, would be very painful. Not much fun, but this is how goblin sharks roll. So they're just like, yeah, I'm good. Thanks, nature. It is thought this species was first recorded by American ichthyologist David Starr Jordan, who described the goblin shark in an 1898 issue of Proceedings of the California Academy of Sciences. He recognized the peculiar fish not only as a new species, but also a new genus and family. He based his account on a 42-inch male caught in Sagami Bay near Yokohama, Japan. The specimen had been acquired by shipmaster and naturalist Alan Ostin, who had given it to Professor Kakichi Matsukuri at the University of Tokyo, who in turn brought it to Jordan. Jordan named the shark Mitsukurina Ostoni in honor of these two men. Adult goblin sharks usually measure between 10 to 13 feet long or 2 to 3 meters. However, in 2000, the capture of an enormous female estimated to be between 18 to 20 feet long showed that this species can actually grow much larger than previously suspected. Until 2022, the maximum weight recorded was 460 pounds for a shark that was 12.5 feet in length. But in 2023, a heavily pregnant shark 15 feet in length, weighing 1,800 pounds, was landed in Taiwan. And I gotta say, for me, the only thing scarier than a shark unhinging its jaw to capture its prey is a heavily pregnant 1,800-pound shark unhinging its jaw to capture its prey. Good God. However, the capture of the goblin shark is extremely rare. As I said before, live goblin sharks have only rarely been observed or even filmed, so the bulk of scientists' knowledge about these species often comes from their accidental capture at fisheries that are targeting other species. They are believed to be active predators that hunt other fish, as well as squids and some crustaceans. It's thought that since they are not particularly fast swimmers, the goblin shark may be an ambush predator, which with the whole unhinging your jaw to attack your prey, I would say that that makes sense. That feels pretty ambushy. Now, not a lot is known about how they reproduce, but the goblin sharks mate via internal fertilization, and they give live birth to a small number of relatively large young. Though they give live birth, these sharks do not connect to their young via a placenta. Instead, during the gestation period, the mother likely provides her young with unfertilized eggs that they eat for nourishment. After they are born, young goblin sharks are basically ready to go, ready to be active predators. Goblin sharks are not fished commercially, and like I said, they are only rarely captured at fisheries targeting other species. But despite how scary they look, and given the depths at which they live in, goblin sharks pose very little danger to human beings. And there have actually been no recorded fatal attacks on humans. A few times that they've actually been captured alive and brought to aquariums in Japan, they've died within a few days. Which I think is also the deal with great white sharks, right? Like, famously, can't they not be captured alive and put into a tank because they always end up dying? Or maybe I just read that somewhere. However, given their size, scientists say that it is entirely possible for a goblin shark to be fatal to humans. But since we're not likely to be in their territory without being in some kind of submersible, I would say the odds of that happening are probably pretty low. So yeah, that is the gist of basically everything that I found out about this terrifying species. I'm like, what other creature is unhinging its jaw to grab a tasty morsel? You guys have to start taking shots every time I say unhinging your jaw in this video. I thought I read somewhere that there are some species of snakes that can also do that, but when I was researching this video, I actually looked it up and apparently it's an urban myth. So I'm like, is this unique to the goblin shark? I feel like I need to talk to a shark biologist to confirm if this is true, because if so, that would be crazy and horrifying and awesome. All the things. So, thoughts, everyone? Were we even aware this creature existed? Is your mind blown as much as mine is? I do sort of feel like Finding Nemo missed the boat on including goblin sharks in their movie. But I suppose for Disney, the goblin shark is probably a bit too much, and I can't blame them. It's probably too much, even for me. Well, hopefully this gets you all into the Halloween season, and if so, you're welcome. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next video.